Dear students, so today we are going to deal with least cost method. So as the name suggests, the least cost method, we will be selecting the lowest cost and allocating values accordingly. Okay, so let's see how we will do the least cost method. Okay, so here there are 4 destinations A, B, C, D and sources 1, 2, 3 and you have supply given and demand given. Okay, so in the last class we discussed how to do it using northwest corner method. Now this is least cost method. Now look at the table. In this table, which is the lowest element? You can see that 1 is lowest element, 1 is the least element compared to all other elements. Okay, so first we will be allocating values in this cell. Okay, now look at the demand and supply. Demand is 350 and supply is 300. Okay, so which is the lowest value? It is supply, that is 300. So you have to allocate 300 here and put this as 0. So this 350 will become 50. Okay, so this 350 is turning to 50. Now your row is 0. So you can strike off this particular row as such. Is that clear? Okay, now just check for now there is no first row. Okay, now you have only these many elements. Now check which is the lowest element. Now the next lowest element is 2 and here you have 2 2's. Fine, you can either select this or you can select this. Okay, so here I am selecting this particular cell. Fine, so here the demand is 250 and the supply is 400. Since 250 is lesser value, I select 250. I allocate 250 here. So this 250 will become 0 and this 400 will turn to 150. Clear? So I am striking off this column now. So I strike off this particular column. Now among this, again the lowest value is 2. So here I have to allocate value. Now 200 and 500, I allocate 200. So this will turn to 0 and this will be 300. Fine. So I strike off this particular column. Fine. Now you have 4 values here, 4 elements. Now you have this 3 and this 3 is lowest. You can select any one. Any one is okay. Now I select this particular element, this particular cell. Okay. Now the demand is 400 and supply is 300. So I allocate 300 here. I strike off this and put it as 0. So this will become 100. Fine. So this row is cancelled. Now I have 2 elements, 6 and 5. Obviously 5 is less, so I have to allocate here. Now 5, you have 150 and 100. So you allocate 100, you put this as 0 and this will be 50. Okay, and strike off this particular column. Now just see, you have only one cell. Okay, and here the demand is 50, here the supply is 50. So demand is equal to supply. That means it is a balanced problem and you can allocate 50 here and you can strike off this particular thing, wherein here again 50 will become 0, this 50 also will become 0. So we are done with this particular table. Now let's see what is the minimum cost. Now we can write the minimum cost. Minimum cost is equal to, now see, 1 into 300, 1 into 300 plus 2 into 250 plus 6 into 50 plus 5 into 100 plus 3 into 300 plus 2 into 200. Okay, so finally you will get the answer 2900. Okay, is that clear? Now instead of this 3, if you are selecting this particular 3, then the whole value will change. Okay, now instead of this, if I am selecting this particular 3, then what will happen? I'll have to allocate 50 here. I'll be cutting off this particular column and do accordingly. So definitely once you start doing with this particular 3, your value will change. I think that is changing to 2850 also. Okay, since I have taken this 3, my value for the least cost method is 2900. That shows that there is multiple solution. Okay, so you can select according to your choice. Is that clear? This is least cost method. Thank you, students.